All right, hello everyone. Bo Williams here in the WATE 6 News Side newsroom. It is Friday, and as we do every Friday, we'd like to run through some of the traffic. We'll take a look at what's happening right now, and then also look ahead of the weekend, any projects coming up during the course of next week, as well as, of course, we're entering the holiday season, the brunt of the holiday season. A lot of you hitting the roads, making your way in or out of town. So let's go ahead and get you up to date on what's going on right now. So we're going to bring in our TDOT SmartWay maps here for a second. We do have some heavy traffic for you. This is right downtown. We'll zoom in here for just a moment. We're going to bring in the cameras here. They are reporting some congestion on 40 westbound through downtown, but right now it's not looking too bad. It's been kind of off and on throughout the day. We'll take a look at another camera here for just a moment. We'll say, we'll go right here. This is I-40 over near Middlebrook. We'll pull this one up for you as well. Let's get a live look here at what's happening. And now we're starting to see some of those slowdowns. Again, this is 40 westbound. Kind of rounding the bend there as you make your way toward that 640 interchange. So again, we're going to be pockets of heavy traffic again throughout the afternoon. It is Friday, everyone trying to get home, so you may be taking off the week before Christmas and trying to get out of town. So again, 40 westbound right now, the camera there at Middlebrook as you're making your way toward the 640 interchange. Just be prepared for that. And I want to show you this, in case you're trying to get from one point to the other here. We're going to go up here to 640, and I just want to bring in a camera. This could save you some time. If you're trying to go from end to end, 640 westbound right now looks great. Eastbound also looking good. Could save you some time. Maybe avoid 40 going through town. And of course, we'll keep you up to date there and let you know how things are progressing. But again, just watch for that. One option for you, 640 this time of day, can always save you a little bit of time. Real quick, we do want to go out west for a moment because that's where we're seeing the rest of the slowdowns. We'll zoom in for you here. Take the camera. This is between Level Road and I-140, but really right now for this time of day, not horrible. Traffic both directions, east and westbound there along 40, looking okay. So again, for this Friday afternoon, not bad, but we'll come back to it here. We'll revisit it here in just a little bit. Let's get you updated on what's going on as far as some projects you need to be on the lookout for moving ahead. We're going to start in Anderson County, up in the Oak Ridge area, where we're going to have some work. This is going to be along State Route 95. That's the Oak Ridge Turnpike, and it's going to be between State Route 61 and 62. So we're talking South Illinois, which is down here at the bottom of the screen, up to, what is that, Oliver Springs Highway. So this whole stretch, you're going to have some work that'll be going on. Let's get the details. This is going to be from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Watch for this during the course of next week. Crews could be out there working. It says be possible for some temporary lane closures, but again, from 9 in the morning until about 4 in the afternoon. If you're going to be in Oak Ridge, just know the Oak Ridge Turnpike, we're already seeing some delays there today. Matter of fact, zoom in a little bit tighter near Laboratory, Fairbanks Road, some of those areas, Tyler Road. Also, let's see, that's Bus Terminal Road. So again, several spots we are seeing some slow traffic, but really this is going to stretch all the way from South Illinois all the way up to Oliver Springs Highway up here at 61. So that will be next week, again from 9 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. Stay in Anderson County. We talked about this last week. Scarborough Road, still working that over near Y12, still have some lane closures there. Hopefully this is all going to be wrapped up by the end of the year. So we're talking maybe another week, week and a half, and they'll have all these lanes back open. Some are back open, but slowly but surely. But again, still some work going on here. I want to say some water line works going on in this area. So again, just be prepared along Scarborough Road. Another week, we're going to have to deal with some of that in the Anderson County area. Another spot I want to touch on, and we've been talking about this one for weeks, but a little bit of a change. This is, let's see, we got the, yeah, this is, we'll go up here, Alcoa Highway. There we go. Alcoa Highway between Woodson and Cherokee, and just be prepared. You know, we've been talking about those rolling roadblocks. We've had them for a number of weeks. That's not what we're talking about today. We'll go a little bit tighter here for you. Here's Woodson. Here's Cherokee Trail. TDOT right now, what they're talking about, temporary nightly lane closures between 7 p.m. and 6 a.m. Again, they're going to be working to install rock catchment fences along that stretch, again, of Alcoa Highway from Woodson heading up toward Cherokee Trail. So if you're going to be traveling through here maybe later at night, early in the morning next week, again, you could see those lane closures through here, that short stretch of northbound Alcoa Highway. Of course, this is the second phase of that, or to say, yeah, second or third phase of the Alcoa Highway project. So again, just watch for that. Could slow you down. But the good news is, unlike where we have the rolling roadblocks right in the middle of the day, this will be overnight work for the most part. But again, something you do want to make note of as you are traveling around. All right, we'll bring it back out here for a second, and we're going to go back down. Let's see, let's go back down to Pellissippi Parkway, because we have something that we want to alert you to. We're talking about the section of Pellissippi, 162, from I-140 Alcoa Highway interchange down to where it interchanges with 33, Knoxville Highway. This stretch in Blount County, be careful. They're asking you to be prepared for some possible temporary lane closures nightly between 7 p.m. and 6 p.m. Resurfacing project going on through here. So here's McGee Tyson. The new Amazon plant or shipping facility is right here. Clayton Homes right in here. But if you travel between Alcoa Highway and Knoxville Highway, just know next week you're going to have some resurfacing going on here along Pellissippi Parkway. Again, this is going to be late at night, so we're talking starting at 7 p.m. Should wrap again by about 6 o'clock in the morning. But if you do have travels that take you overnight, maybe you work the late shift or you have to get to work early, just know 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. you could be caught in some lane reductions here along this stretch of Pellissippi Parkway in Blount County between Alcoa and Knoxville Highway starting next week. And again, that runs from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. So again, be prepared for that. Another stop for you, and this is one we talked about last week. This is in Knox County. This is work that's going to be done on Asheville Highway right underneath I-40. Already slow there today. That has nothing to do with the work we're going to be talking about. But what TDOT is alerting us to is, well, actually starting today through 6 a.m. Monday, but this will be later on tonight. So starting about 8 o'clock tonight, going until about 6 a.m. Monday. Watch out, you could have some lane closures along this section of Asheville Highway as they're working on the overhead bridge, that 40 overpass. Again, crews are going to be out there. Watch for delays. Use extreme caution, but this starts tonight at 8 o'clock on Friday, December 15th, and runs until Monday morning at 6 a.m. So again, just be prepared. Now, obviously, we're expecting some rain to move into the area coming up on Sunday. That could change whether or not they're out there or not. But again, they're going to be working up underneath that I-40 overpass. So the crews still may be able to do what they need to do. Regardless, if you factor that in, it is going to cause some slowdowns over the weekend. So if you're traveling Asheville Highway near 40, just be on the lookout for some of those crews that are going to be working there. Take it back to the main spot here for a second. We're going to go back wide again, kind of see if we've got any new alerts that have been posted. Nothing right now. Everything looks good up I-75, I-81 looking good, 40 over to Newport, no problems there. If you're taking 75 down toward Chattanooga, believe it or not, no delays at this time. And then 40 really all the way to Nashville right now, looking good on a Friday afternoon. But again, once you get back into Knoxville, especially on the west side of town, this is where we're seeing some of those delays. And we're going to pull, let's see, let's bring in a few more cameras for you right now, where we're seeing this in both directions. We're going to click right here. Let's take this full. Let's see. Yeah, we do have, it looks like maybe a fender bender or something going on, an incident. This is going to be 40 westbound near the weigh scales out in West Knox County. Traffic's getting by just fine, and everybody doing what you're supposed to in this move over. There's the move over law. But if you can't, just kind of slow it down like this truck is doing and this vehicle here doing as well. It's near that on-ramp, looks like coming up from the weigh scales, which we've got 3 vehicles here all pulled off. Everybody's outside of their cars. We'll have to see if what's going on here, see if we get any reports of anything. But right now, looks like they're far enough on the shoulder of the roadway. Traffic's getting by. Eastbound looking a little slow over here, but right now on westbound, looks like right now. Just watch for this. We're going to be heading here soon. Everyone's out of their cars right now. We'll let you know if law enforcement here shows up in the next few minutes or so. Back it up where we're still seeing some red on the, there you go, on the maps. And there's that 40 westbound as you're approaching I-140 Pellissippi Parkway. So things starting to slow down out in West Knoxville. And also keep this in mind too when you're traveling westbound, whether it's 40, Westland Drive, Western Avenue, Kingston Pike, Middlebrook. Around 4:30, 5 o'clock, make sure you get the sunglasses with you because obviously the glare is going to be an issue. Always a reminder for you, if you have questions, we always want to hear from you. If you've got a project coming up maybe in your neck of the woods, maybe you'd like to see crews working on a section where you live, maybe you have a question about some highway, interstate projects, maybe it's something coming up, you can always shoot me a note at bowilliams@wate.com, and we'll try to get that answered for you as soon as possible. But again, just go to bowilliams@wate.com and send me that note. Let's check on that group one more time out there out in West Knoxville. Let's kind of zoom in here for just a second. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if we can pull up that camera once again. I think it was right in here. Actually, this is some of the backup, it looks like, from that. Let's see. Here's the heavy traffic. Looks like they're zooming in here for on something, looking for something. 40 east and westbound. This is traffic eastbound on 40 coming up from Campbell Station. Looks like that right-hand lane very, very slow right now. So some heavy traffic back near Campbell Station. And then we're going to scoot over. Maybe this is where we saw, there we go. This is where we have the 3 cars off on the shoulder of the roadway. They're still out there. No one has showed up. We'll see if TDOT or possibly even law enforcement shows up there. But that's what you have to look out for. Traffic's going to be slow. Looks like it's starting to slow as we get later and later into the afternoon. Just be prepared out in West Knoxville. Of course, we'll always have updates for you at WATE throughout our newscast. And again, we'll be back here next Friday to continue to keep you up to date on what's happening with the latest projects. Instead, be safe out there on the roadways. And again, we'll see you next week.